celebrating today. I don't know what we're doing to celebrate, but we're celebrating somehow or another. I've got no idea what we're streaming today. Um, I've just come here to hang out with you guys because um I haven't streamed in a few days, honestly. It's I've been tired. I've been sad. I didn't know why. But yesterday I hit 1,000 readers on, well, not readers. I don't know necessarily that they've read it yet, but they have downloaded and now own permanently a copy of my book. And this afternoon I hit 2,000. So, let's see where we're at now. Our grand total from release to now, it's hang on, I have to click apply. 2,049 people own a copy of my book. And that's not including the people that bought like author copies from me at launch, which I think was another like 10 or something. This is insane. That is a lot of people. And I happen to know that there's at least 3 people that have read my book through Kindle Unlimited as well. So that's absolutely insane and crazy. Someone in Australia has definitely read my book, and someone in America has definitely read my book. Not to be creepy and stalkery or anything. Anyways, I don't know what to play. I don't know what we're doing today. Like, I feel like I'd want to do like party games, like Jackbox kind of vibes, to sell like a little celebration party, but obviously there's not enough people around for that at the moment. If only that 2,000 people also came into my streams as well, it'd be like a dream come true. It's like, hey, you like my book? I also play video games on the internet for people to watch. I'm just having a looky on GeForce. I'm too tired to make decisions. This is probably going to be a short stream. And then maybe we'll plan something to celebrate. You know what I mean? Do a little something, something. Something, something. Something, something. Anyway, before I completely lose the plot, what are we going to do? Oh, jeepers creepers, why am I yawning so much? This is not okay. Penelope's waiting for me, so full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Sorry, I'm also super excited because the news came out last week, end of last week, start of this week. Epic the Musical is being made into an animated film. We think it's going to be like stream. I say we, like me and the Epic community. I think it's probably going to be like a streaming platform situation rather than excuse you, rather than cinemas. But so was K-pop Demon Hunters, and that got a cinematic release. So you never know. We need to get Epic more mainstream. Although I feel like it's kind of, you know, it's on its way there. People know. I feel like a lot of people know a couple of bits of the songs from it because like 3 of them, I think, went round on the TikTokies for ages that summer. There was the one that's like, nah, let's be honest, I know you're a goddess, you are Athena, badass in the arena. That one went round for a bit. There's the, anyway, who's Penelope? She's my wife. Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. That one went round for ages. And then one wrong move and you're done for. That one. Those 3, they did the rounds on the TikTokies. And I don't know that everybody who was creating content on them knew what they were from. So probably a lot of people have heard some of the songs and don't even realize it. So they get, you know, they might hear the songs in the trailer and be like, wait a minute, who are you? And then watch it and be like pleasantly surprised because of how wonderful it is. And then they might develop an interest in Greek mythology. And then anyways, do you know what? I actually got into Epic the Musical because of a reaction YouTuber who, before Epic the Musical, I had never heard of or seen before. But the algorithm, the great powers that be, were like, you need to see lots of videos of Danny Motta reacting to Epic the Musical. And I'm like, I don't know who Danny Motta is. I don't know what Epic the Musical is. But sure. And now I love both of them. And one of them I'm obsessed with. I won't tell you which. I think we know. I think we know. Faye's looking at me judgingly. It's not Danny Motta. Yeah, what are we gonna do today, guys? How are we gonna celebrate? Yawning. Hi. You know what would have been good? If my iPad wasn't, I'm presuming, dead, and I could do some book art on stream to celebrate the fact that over 2,000 people now have own my book. How do you work? I know they own it. Have copies of it? Own it? I can't say 2,000 people have read it because it could there's every chance that it's just sat in their library, like many, many, many books in my Kindle library, just waiting to be read. That's, I would say, probably one of the more likely things. Although someone did comment on one of my TikToks saying that they have got the book. So I'm hoping that they'll be like, hey, I know this author, I'm going to read their book, I've seen the advertisements for it. And then they'll be like, they'll come and hopefully they'll be like, I liked your book. Or like, I've just read that part. And yeah, it'll be cool. That would be nice. I want more like interaction with people who have actually read parts of my book because I need validation all of the time. Okay? You know, I just need people to tell me that my writing is good. But a lot of people haven't read my writing that I speak to on a regular basis. So, which is fine because honestly, I don't know how super comfy I feel with knowing that people that I know, like in a more than just a passing kind of way, have actually read my book because that's weird. Like, you know, if you have read it and you didn't like it, don't tell me. But if you've read it and you did like it, that's okay. You're going to tell me that. You can tell me that. I think like, I think that it's good, but not that much. Kind of like lots happens, but nothing like really happens. If that makes sense. Like, it's very cozy, low stakes, I would say, until right at the end. Oh, my bra strap's the same color as my hair. That's actually insane. Um, it's just come out. It's not attached to my bra anymore. Don't worry about it. Um, yeah, it's like it's cozy, and then the last like 100 pages, things go a bit crazy. Things are emotional. But book two, it's gonna have a little bit of spice. I had to push back because I think I had chapter two or chapter three was like a very sexual scene in a library. And I added in like another chapter or two between that. And I actually, so I kind of wrote a bit for most of the chapters. It's not done, there's just like sections written, and a chapter, like a full chapter here and a full chapter there, and then like summaries of different chapters. Anyway, but I'm rewriting it all in a different program, and like it's kind of like my second draft, but not fully my second. It's draft 1.5, because I never really finished draft one. And yeah, it's going a lot, like it's a lot better. It's a lot better already. So, but I'm doing it very, very slowly this time. Last time I started writing the book in maybe February or March, I think. And I was already editing the first draft by now. Like late April, I think I was in the editing phases already. And I'm kind of glad I'm taking longer now, but also I really wish that I could just get the words on the page so that I could start getting through to that editing process and like getting inspiration for art pieces, because I kind of have them in my head, but it's a lot easier to do it if I've got it written down for some reason. And then yeah, also I have loads of ideas for book three, and I don't want to start writing book three until I've written book two, because sometimes as I'm writing, things shift and change a little bit, and yeah, so I don't really know necessarily exactly what's going to happen in book three, because I don't know exactly what's going to happen in book two. I have a rough idea, a pretty firm rough idea, but it needs smoothing out as I write it. Yeah, book three is going to be crazy, because book two will have a little bit of spice, a little bit of enemies to lovers, but maybe they don't quite make it to lovers. Slow burn enemies to lovers. Look at me go, authoring it up. Well,
just make sure they actually meet in the first act.
They're gonna meet in chapter 6.
Why have I done this to myself?
Chapter somewhere between chapter 4 and chapter 6. I don't know. He's gonna kidnap her, but this is part of a plan to get information. This is spoilers for my second book. She's like 17 and almost 18, and she's like, I want to be helpful and part of this rebellion and the part of these missions. And they're like, we need to get information from these sneaky pirates who are helping the king kidnap people. And so they get her kidnapped. They get her kidnapped, and he's like, hey, come down this dark alley with me. I've got the perfect necklace for you. And she's like, okay. Because she knows, right? She knows who it is. She doesn't know who he is, but she knows that he's part of the crew that they're trying to get kidnapped by. And then they kidnap her. And she's like trying to ask questions in a way that's like not obvious that she's like low-key interrogating him. She's trying to be like, I'm so angry, you should let me go. What are you even gonna do with me? So what do you usually do with the people you kidnap? And out of interest, what's the full address of where you take them? Yeah, so there's going to be some of that. And then they're going to sword fight, and it's going to be great. And then she's going to use her magic powers to beat up his friends. And he's going to be like, damn girl, that's kind of impressive. And she's going to be like, shut up and let me go. I'm not even rich. And then he's going to be like, what do you mean you're not rich? You're no use to ransom if you're not rich. And then he takes her to his boss. But it's okay, because that needs to happen so she can get to X, Y, and Z places. And I can't tell you about that stuff because that's big spoilers. Faye knows. Faye's like my little plot bouncer off for her. She probably knows everything that's going to happen in all of the 3 books before I've even gone close to writing it. So, yeah. Not that I think she's actually read my first book in its fully edited, fully written, published capacity.
I can't read it again yet because it's too in my memory. I know there's going to be differences, but the gist of it is not that different.
The gist of it.
Like, it's too... I'll struggle too much.
Yeah, that's fair. You can read it in a year's time. You can read it just before I publish the second one, which could be in a year or 2. No, what I want to do, though, before I do release the second one, is I want to make a little... I don't know I can't speak. I don't know if I want to make it as in-depth as this is going to sound, but I want to make like almost like an animatic. So it'd be like pictures, but they kind of like, they're not going to move. It's not going to be animated, but it will be a series of pictures so you can kind of imagine the movements between. And then I'll have me summarizing scenes, and then it'll be like here's everything you need to know before you read book 2, and then people won't have to read through book 1, which I'm sure I'll probably hate by the time I finish book 2, because I feel like I'm already like much more of a experienced writer than I was when I wrote book 1, which makes sense because I wrote a whole book and edited it, and I've been reading so much more since then. Like, realistically, it was like almost a year ago that I published it, right? And I've read probably like, I don't know, 25 books since then, which isn't a lot to some people, but considering prior to that I'd maybe read like 4 books in a year, and nothing before that. Yeah, I think that I kind of feel a lot more comfortable in my writing. A lot of the stuff I was writing for book 1, I was like, who the fuck am I trying to be? Like, who do I think I am writing this fancy, spancy, flowery bullshit? And I just deleted it and put something a bit more basic to be more true to myself. But now I'm kind of like reading all these books and I'm like, you know what? I should have left it the way it was.
How is being less whimsical being true to yourself? Who met you? What?
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be more.
Tell everyone how you're a smut reader now.
I was reading smut before you sent me your little paragraph, okay?
Rude.
Faye's writing as well, guys. Go and check out Faye's things. What's it called, my lovey?
What's what called?
The website where you publish your publishers.
Oh god, Scribble Hub.
Scribble Hub.
I think I'm still Eldritch Gal on there.
If I go on here and I searched and I clicked, is there like genre?
I think tags is what you're after.
Tags.
Well, they have genres, but they're you can only choose like 3, I think, for your story.
Okay.
Tags are like the more nuanced kind of.
What do you want me to search?
You can search superheroes.
Superheroes.
You might have to go to number 170, but you know.
I've got 3. What's the book? What's it called?
Accepting the Void. How do you not know what my book
Well,
is
I don't know
called?
which one you want me to. I typed not even the full word accept, and it's like the 3rd one
Oh
down.
god, I don't like that. I do like that, but... Oh, lots of people have read.
Yeah, Faye has like 3 books on the go. Probably more like 12 books on the go at once. But like,
I have 8 projects, okay.
But you have,
4
like,
of them are uploaded.
yeah,
Uploading.
uploading.
None of them are finished.
Anyways, yeah, go
And I
and
think 2 of them are like,
go and read that.
well out there.
I'm pinning it for 20 minutes. It's pinned.
Oh yeah, right, 19.
Gang. Yeah, go and look at that. It's super lit. I've only read bits and bobs of it. I've not read the full thing, but I know that it's good. You have to trust me on this. But guys, what are we gonna play today? I feel like I've been streaming for like half an hour and I don't know what I want to play. What do you do when you don't know what to play? I don't know. What do I play? This is the riveting content you come to the stream for, right?
Definitely. Some people like do just chatting for like 2 hours before they even start a game. I don't...
Yeah, but those people just chatting probably aren't like, what do you do when you don't know what to play? Also, guys, did I tell you guys have I streamed since Sunday? I don't think I have. Maybe that's what it is. Why are you not in focus? I'm officially diagnosed with ADHD. So much stuff is happening. I'm diagnosed with ADHD officially. Combined ADHD. They won't give me drugs for another 1.5 years, though. I mean, it might be a year, but you know, probably not. But I have a social worker, and they're gonna try and write an angry letter to them and be like, "Hey, give this lady her drugs." Congrats. Thank you. Am I getting congratsed on the 2,000 people who have downloaded my book? I say downloaded, some of them are physical copies. Or on the ADHD, because both are pretty big. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal for both. So we need to celebrate, but I'm just like, I don't know what to... I don't know. And also, like, I've been kind of, like, feeling crappy since the ADHD diagnosis, and I think it's just, like, I'm emotionally drained from the whole situation. Because, like, I'm happy to be validated. I'm like, vindication! But, yeah, it's also, like, a lot of the stuff. It just brings up a lot of stuff. And then it's kind of like, it's just a different thing to be told by a professional. Like, yes, this thing is wrong with you, actually, even though you kind of knew anyway. It's like, now someone qualified is actually saying it. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, listen. Faye's a better author than me. Her writing's better than mine. You need to go and look at the pinned post. That is not a huge lie. How dare you? How dare you? Believe me, guys. You can trust me. You can trust me. I read some books. I know about things. I have over 2,000 people who have obtained my book, so I know about books and writing, and yeah, Faye's good at it. It's a very interesting style. I think you can tell an autistic person wrote it, but it's good. Faye's sat just literally right over there.
Fucking rude.
You only have 128. Yeah, but how many views do you have? How many likes? Also, people are actually reading your thing. They just own mine. I don't know if they're reading though or not. See, that's loads. That's so many. But yeah, anyways, go read that. It's good. The bits, all of the bits I've read, I've been like, yes, queen. Good. It's on Scribble Hub. It should still be pinned. Is it pinned? Is it still pinned? Yeah. Go.
There's how many words have I written? What does it say? Okay, it says I'm asleep now.
Did you just stand on a plug?
No.
Okay.
Mum,
Yeah, what should we play, guys? What, shall I show you what's actually installed on my device, and you guys can just tell me what you want to see?
yeah,
Do 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 do. We do have another Star Wars game to play at some point. I don't want to start it today though, because I'm half asleep. But yeah. Yes.
Do I know what I want to see you play on stream?
I know what you want to see me play. A Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Yeah.
Is it happening tonight?
Which one?
I don't know. Which one?
The Stimulator one. But you had to start with Jeffrey Animals on it.
Ah.
So then you didn't start with Animals on the game just boring.
Yeah.
Then you just complete your task then.
Maybe I want a nice boring game.
Oh yeah, but then it's not for that game. If you don't have to survive animals on it.
True. Maybe we'll just chat for today. I don't know. I feel like. Oh, you can tell with my lights on. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop fiddling with it. There's the ADHD. I was reading through the notes of the assessment, and I thought I would done really well sitting still and like focusing on like the conversation, and it was like frequently changed position and fidgeted around and looked elsewhere, and said I interrupted her and answered questions before they were finished being asked. I was like, fucking shit, man. It's good though, because it gives a more accurate,
I got it.
like,
Oh my god.
hi, this is me with my ADHD. Anyways, so that was fun. That was great to read. Loved that. Fiddling again. I can't stop.
ADHD.
Somebody told me off the other day for fiddling. I say the other day like it wasn't like 2 months ago or something. We were in an inset day staff training thing, and I was sat behind someone. I have like this pen where you push one colour down and then you push the top, and then you push a different colour down and you push the top, and I was just kind of pushing the colours down, pushing the top. And they didn't actually tell me off, just to clarify. They turned around and they were like, are you the one with the clicky pen? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, do you think you could maybe not use
That's so rude, man.
I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll stop. Yeah. So, yeah. Bum 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 bum. I really don't know what I'm doing today. I was just like, I haven't streamed in ages. I need to like celebrate these 2 milestones. and so I had to be on the stream and and now I'm like, why am I even why am I here? Hey, look, my first novel is out. You guys want to know a secret? It's supposed to just be free yesterday for the book blast, but I set it to be free until Saturday. No, I think it's Friday that it's not free. Or it was free on Friday, but on Saturday it won't be. I don't know. Yeah, we good. It's still free. If you know anyone that's into that, it's still free. Could you guys can have a look. You ready? Hold on. You guys can't see. It's my second book. It's ready. It's not ready, but the listing is ready. You know? Yeah. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I might up my prices.
Do it.
Make them a nice round number or something. Nice, nice. 5 more people have got my book while I've been having this stream. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so listen, here's the plan. I don't think I'm going to stay on stream. I think that I am too tired and it's just going to be me rambling for ages and I can't decide what to stream. But I'm going to stream for a tiny bit longer, just while we chat and stuff. I will have a look at what games I've got, what we can do, what's available. But I think we need to have a 2K reader celebration and an ADHD diagnosis celebration. I will combine them into one because I'm a busy girly and I have stuff I'm doing. We can't be just celebrating all the time. But it will be a longer stream, probably next Wednesday, because I don't have work on Wednesdays anymore. So it means that I can hopefully have more capacity to stream in the evenings. And we will celebrate. I will have some treats and things. I might get myself a little cake for stream tomorrow. Maybe, you know what, fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow. I'll be fine. I've only got a half day tomorrow. I say a half day, it's like a 3/4 day. I'm still 8:30 till 1. There's only an extra like 2 and a bit hours that I work on a Friday for my full day. Like, I'm still part-time, but like, you know what I mean? So I'll figure something out. Hopefully for tomorrow. Get myself a little cake. What else do we do? What else? Let's Google it. Let's have a googly woogly. How to have a celebration stream. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a celebration stream. And then I'll put, like, in brackets, 2K viewers plus ADHD. We're going to celebrate ADHD. Oh, I'm not really promoting it in advance if it's tomorrow, am I? I don't care. You know what? I want to do it tomorrow, mostly because I want to have a cake. We could do that. A little punishment wheel. What was that game we used to play sometimes on stream? Do you guys remember? And you literally played by typing stuff in. One of the games was you'd go into a room and like the plague would come through or some shit. And if you were in the same room as somebody, you'd get infected, or if you were not in a room, you'd die. And another one was like somebody got invited in to have a conversation with the king or something. It was really weird. No, it's not that. I didn't even know I had that. No, it's not that. What the hell? Why can't I remember what this was called? Do I not have it anymore? I'm gonna find it. And then we'll all be like, oh yeah, that was it. I know it was a pixel game. You can't remember, can you, Faye?
No, I have no idea what you're on about. I heard you describing that movie.
Do you know? Oh, your memory's poopy.
I think that's rude, but correct, yes.
Yeah. I'm going to find this game. Find this game. Find this game. I am going to find this game if it's the last thing that I do. Do. What am I playing? I literally have no idea. Currently, nothing. I don't know if I'm going to play a game tonight or if we're just going to have a chat. I'm trying to figure out what we'll play for the proper celebration stream. I'm going to have a celebration stream. Either I think tomorrow or Friday. I'll figure it out, don't worry. But I'll be live both days, in theory. Unless I'm asleep. Not Taboo Hotel. Were you around for the streams, Will, where we played the game, you're a little pixel person, and you literally type the commands in chat and it does stuff? And one of them, you had to make sure that you were choosing a separate room to everybody else who was choosing rooms. And one of them, I think, was like basically like werewolf. Oh, God. I don't know if it's gone. I can't see that it would, like, surely I'd have a notification if it got deactivated or something. What was it? I got King of the Castle. That was fun. The few times that we did play it. Kukuro. I'm going to install that. That was great. Should we do that for a bit now? Depending on how fast it installs. I don't know if we can play it with like 2 people, but you know, it's fine. Kukuro. I'll show you guys what I mean. You'll be like, oh yeah, that. Load! Imagine if that actually works. That's okay. You don't worry, don't worry. This is new. I don't remember any of these things. I think they've added new games to this. That's the werewolf one. See, I remember this one. Top tier graphics, you know. No streak. Yeah, you missed a stream the other day. Yeah, that's that. Obviously, anybody watching on YouTube, you can't play this with us. You can't sit with us. I don't think. I'm not sure. I think you can only set it up for Twitch. Let me play and see. We come back here. Hi. Everybody loves you streaking. Yeah. It's a great sadness when you don't streak. Well, please, don't deprive us.
What?
What? I just want to see Will platonically streaking.
Wow.
Yeah, it has to be Twitch. Twitch. A woo woo? Streamers. No, I don't want to see other streamers. I am the streamer. Guys, what the fuck? Is this offensive? Okay, I'll get that all set up. Don't you guys worry. For another time, I'll get it all set up. But it does look like they've got some new games. La la la. We'll have a giveaway. Yeah. What do you guys want for a giveaway? So I have Lake and Lake Seasons Greetings, but I don't know how many of you will be interested in winning that. Gavin Stretch. And I think I also have Call of the Sea, which the next game in that series is coming out next month. And I want it. Can you guys hear Ellie singing? I can hear you, Ellie. Kuka. Oh my goodness, stop. I keep getting emailed about vibrators.
Buy them once and it's all over for you.
What?
Said you buy one once and it's all over for you.
I know, it's ridiculous. Catch me next month being sponsored by vibrators.
Like their sponsorship deals on nothing to sniff at.
Yeah, no, yeah, for real. Search the archives. Unclaimed. Yeah, I've got a key for Call of the Sea. Pretty good partial game. Anyways. Yeah, so big news, big things. That's it. The ADHD and the 2,000 people. The majority of those were yesterday. They saw my book in a list and they were like, that one. Not above, like, they could have all of them if they wanted to, but, like, they still were like, yeah. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. I was thinking I might make an email of me reading the book. That'd be cool. You still need to buy. It's free right now. Listen. I don't know if you have a Kindle or the Kindle app on your phone. Here. You can get the Kindle app for free on your phone, right? The Blossom. Don't fuck with me. There I am, for free. I know I already own it, don't be ridiculous. I'm currently, right now, as of this moment, #1 in lesbian fiction. #1 in free lesbian fiction, but #1 and #10 in epic fantasy. It's insane. I know you want to give me money, but that's alright. You don't have to. You can buy me KFC next time you're in Weston. I don't know. That's the longest link ever. It does not need to be that long, I'm sure of it. I reckon I just need that. Let's see. Does that work? Paste. Yeah, that does work. You can just click on that shorter link and don't touch the scary one. Let me pin that to the top. I'll have that pinned for 20 minutes too. Yeah. So that's my book. If you want to get it for free, you can buy a physical copy down the line if you want. That's your business, but if you actually want to read it, now's the time to get it. I'm not trying to gatekeep my book, you know what I'm saying? Ba-da-da-da-dum. That's very exciting stuff. Yeah, so here's a plan. That sounds really good. I need to not buy any more books. Thank you. I have to buy blinds tomorrow. I also hit up the thing yesterday. Where is my Kindle? And I'm in the middle of reading this really cool book, which is very much like The Mummy, like the 1999 cinematic masterpiece, The Mummy starring Brendan Fraser, those vibes, but also kind of Indiana Jones vibes. But if Indiana Jones was a strong, independent woman who then got sad because she had killed somebody, but that's fine. You know, people be killing people sometimes. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you just got to do a quick murder. Let me make this nice and bright. Here we go, look. Wait, that's not my library, is it? What is this organised by?
Organised by
There we go.
level of willingness to show strangers.
Excuse you.
You don't need to excuse me.
Okay, there we go. So, if we could, there we go, look. Look at all them books. Look at all these books. I didn't get all of those yesterday, I promise. I've had some on there for quite some time. I can't. I was literally saying to Faye earlier, sometimes I'll say stuff and do stuff, and then like a split second later I'll be like, what did I just say? Books are so wonderful. I'm addicted to obtaining books and video games. Slightly less addicted to reading and playing. Like still guess, still enjoy, still greatly, wonderfully enjoy. But something about that actual shopping for them just brightens my little neurodivergent heart more than actually playing them. So now I have a backlog of books and Steam games that I'm not sure I'm ever going to get through. But I've been mostly sensible, apart from yesterday because it was the big romance book blast. I am trying really hard to be like, ooh, that book or ooh, that game is on sale. I could get it. I'm trying to not do that. I'm like, am I actually going to realistically read this within the next few months? Because if the answer's no, I'm like, I have plenty to choose from. I have plenty of games that I want to play. Like what's the game equivalent of TBR? TBP? Is there one? Anyways, my list of games I want to play and my list of books that I really, really want to read soon. Because I have some I'm like, I want to read them, but I'm not like desperate to. And then I've got some that I'm like, I really, really want to read these. I need to read the one I'm reading and then what I want to read after that. Like, so that I can get to reading this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have plenty of that. So I do not need to be buying any games or any books unless there's something like especially special about them that makes them worth the buy. Like for instance, Smoke and Scar. I really love that one, and there's a second one out already. I think it came out in November, and there's a third one on the way. So I'm kind of like, maybe if I see the second Smoke and Scar book, I'm not sure what it's called, I can't remember. If I see it on sale for like 99p, I'll be stashing that up. I'm gonna do it. Even though I've got more books than I can shake a stick at, I'm gonna do it. Or if I see them both cheap, like under a $5, which is never gonna happen, but you know, in physical form, because I only have the first one digital. If I see them in physical form, I want them on my shelf. I'm a goblin girly, yeah, it's true. That's what you said, isn't it? You said I'm a goblin. You have shitloads of books on your bookshelf that you've never read. Literally. Richard, can you see my bookshelf? Ignore the mess underneath it. This is my TBR. I have a whole other shelf of books over there. And then, as you saw, I have 50 billion in my Kindle. Because I do find it easier to read on Kindle. Probably because you can change the lighting and the font size. You know, dyslexia. But I like the feel of holding a book more than I like the feel of holding a Kindle. It's just the vibes are different, you know. Yeah, guys, don't forget, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch for free and get a free sub to any channel each month. And lots of other loot, like free games. Did I write that? That's a bit cringe, isn't it? You will one day for sure. What, get my book? Do it. Yeah, it's $7.99 physically, or $13.99 for the hardback. I'm thinking of putting the prices up soonish because inflation. They've also changed the printing prices. I think they've raised the printing prices, which means I get less profit. And I'm already like, when I listed them, I already listed them for a very minimal profit. So I think I am going to have to put the prices up soon. So just fair warning. Probably by September, I'm going to put the prices up because I think it's October it goes up again. You meant reading books you already have. Yeah, one day we'll get them read. Yeah. You know, they're there if we want them, if we've got nothing to do. If we've got a little spare time. I seem to have increasingly less spare time at the moment. Like, I literally shifted my hours around so I can have a day off of work every week. I get 2 hours where there's nobody home. Faye's at a group. Xander's at school. The other two are at school the whole day, but Xander's only there till like 11. Nobody's here. Did I read today? Yes. In the afternoon when everybody was home. In my defense, I did record me playing a game for YouTube. And I started recording the B-roll for the upcoming games in May. Which, holy shit, guys. There are so many good games coming out next month. And I can't buy any of them. I might buy a couple, honestly. If I'm being realistic, I might buy a couple. There's a horror game coming out. It's mascot horror. But a YouTuber that I really, really like is involved in like the production of it. So I'm like, well, I gotta support the YouTuber, right? Gosh, I just have to buy the scary game. It's just the rules. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the sequel to Call of the Sea is also coming out next month, and I do intend on buying that unless it's like 20 quid. Yeah, because I really loved the first game. I had to look up how to solve a few of those puzzles in the first game, but I really loved it. So I will probably be getting that one. Whether I get it next month or if I wait a little while, I don't know. But I'll be getting it at some point. Welcome back. I was just saying how there's a buttload of really cool looking games coming out in May. And I was researching them and recording B-roll instead of reading today. With my day off. I'm like, I took a day off and I'm like doing like YouTube work. I know how to relax. What was he saying? Yeah, it's called Call of the Elder Gods, I believe. I played a demo of it, I believe, on stream. And there's also, it's up on my YouTube channel, the VOD of it. Very good, very, very good first chapter. Very good first chapter. Can't wait to play the full game. But again, I have so very many games. So very many games. Whoa. I'm just looking. I'm at a point on my little games list at the side where I can see the Life is Strange games. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Life is Strange games. And of course, we have... What was the other one? The one where we have... Well, we're witches. We're a bunch of witchy girls with the videotape. Bloom and Rage, I have that as well, which is not Life is Strange, but it's very Life is Strange coded. And I've played another one of those games as well. Yeah. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games. Somebody help me. I've lost the fucking plot, lads. I've lost the fucking plot. Yeah. That was a really good game. There's another one coming out similar to that. It's not the same graphically at all. It's very like almost comic book coded. But it's called Mixtape, and it's again coming out next month. It is about 3 teenagers who are trying to have their like perfect teenage experience, I guess, before they go off to college or something. I don't know. But there's this big like emphasis on like making memories and spending that last perfect summer together as teenagers, and it looks amazing. I really, really want to play that as well. There's, like I said, there's just so many. There's too many good games coming out in May. But I've got half the B-roll for it. I need to get the other half. I got to the 21st of May in my recordings. So any games that will be coming out after that, I need to still record B-roll for. And then I need to do the voiceover. I did think maybe I'll kind of like section them off into categories. But I decided that would be too much work and I'm lazy. So I'm just going to leave it in release order. You love capitalism forcing you to watch ads all the time. Fuck capitalism. No, it's my fault. I'm going into the capitalism because I set it to so there's more ads so I get more money. No, I didn't. It's not like more, but it's like you can set like a certain amount of time, and I think I have them every like half hour or something. And we are over an hour now, so. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I'm gonna try and plan the celebration stream. Monopoly Bubbles. Exactly. As I say, I think it'll probably be a little bit of a longer stream than usual because we kind of tend to do around 2 hours, don't we? So if I aim between 4 and 6 hours, just because I don't want to like overdo it, but also I really want to stream for 6 hours. So we'll say between 4 and 6 hours, and then we will have some sort of community games. But I might start with some Tomodachi Life. And then if you are live in the stream, you can help me choose who will put into the game. My current plan is to put Aerith and Tifa in the game because my most recent addition to it is Cloud. But we've also got Max and Chloe, and we've also got Odysseus and Penelope from Epic the Musical, and then we've got Melvin, and Melvin's got pretty lonely at the moment, unless him and Cloud hook up, I guess. Then Aerith and Tifa could get together. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. When's the celebration stream? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say probably, now thinking about how much planning I'll have to do, probably Friday or Saturday. I will put in the Discord, I will put on the socials, I'll make sure that there is at least a day's notice for everybody. I'm not just gonna hop on stream tomorrow and be like, why weren't you at my celebration stream? Yeah, but I am going to end the stream here. Sorry I didn't play anything today. I think it was just more of, like, my brain is not fully, I can't even choose a game, let alone play one. Yeah. as I say, I think I'm still kind of processing the whole ADHD official diagnosis thing. It's weird because I feel like I'm masking a bit less since I got the diagnosis. I'm like, oh, it's that. I'm just going to not mask it anymore. Now I know why. Oh no. So expect me to get weirder if that's possible. Yeah, no, there's absolutely no pressure to be in, but hopefully if we do manage a slightly longer stream, there will be like a time within that you can pop in and say hey. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Well, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, but certainly get hype for the celebration stream because it's a lot. It's good to celebrate, even the little victories. But I feel like both of these are pretty freaking big, you know. Like I keep thinking to myself, like it's not a big deal about the 2,000 like book thingies, but it kind of is. That's a big number. There's a lot of people, and I shouldn't poo-poo on myself and not be proud of it, because like, yeah, they got it for free, but they still saw my book and you know, read what it was about and were like, yeah, I want to fucking read that. So yeah, you know, yeah. Why am I putting my victories down? This is a fucking victory, and it's good. Good night, sweet dreams. I will see ya on the flippity flop. Bye.